Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, the 41-year-old reigning NFL MVP, Tom Brady and the New England Patriots face off with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this tight. The shadow starting to get a bit long. It is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that's on for a touchback. So out comes this offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
That's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns. And so the bottom line for him is team won, led him to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Play action here on first down. It'll buy some time right. Long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target. And now it's second down. Get a peek at the Titan offense.
Let's take a look at Delaney Walker. They only topped each of the last 4 years. Yeah, he's a late bloomer. He never topped the 49ers. But remember, he came out of college as a pure wide and tight end. Played that at Central Missouri. Now he's the featured guy in year in and year out.
Throwing again. Mariota here to Brown. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up
impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Right there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one. No down decision.
And last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And maybe getting a little too cute there at Paramount, holding on to that football.
I really do believe most themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
And he is milled. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, you had to play the second drive. You end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Second down, Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots at the 32-yard line. So the defense.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more of Madden do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Yeah, the Patriots gearing up to go now. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but at least in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
Every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs, win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field. For the numbers for Hill a week ago. Yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because it's home, but the team relies on him. He takes care of the football. That's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
They'll lose a yard.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week. Throwing is Brady on third down. Incomplete, both defensively, but it falls incomplete.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked. In there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And here to take the field. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's
more football.
We're only in November, but they would be a while in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error where they're sitting. A two-game losing streak could have them continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water. First and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right, and that's caught inside the 30. That time for the Titans. And even 50 yards.
Partner, you didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
Though, a one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited. If not, it permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the... This is Lewis. And he's going to fight his way for 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Mariota now on second down. And that'll fall incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That's a complete pass. Taking the incomplete pass.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still third down.
Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 10. From the gun. Mark the tight end Walker right side. And on this one he'll get to the line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
he wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like
hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big body. He's unable to get it done.
So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field. And Suckup will put the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on.
Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. Solid return at the 32-yard line. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first. Start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball.
They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lateral lane and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on
that throw. And a first hook up with his ski. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 4. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many. Look out, things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trumps he's thrown to in his career, and it's evident when you see that.
And that's saying something.
That's saying.
So operating 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Going on 1st down is Brady. And all the way inside the 15, but 29 yards that time. Ah, yes, sink.
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand, Wills, if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows, is when all else fails, you find big 87.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
By 20! By 20!
The White lost the football, and that might be Titan football. It is! Often on it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense.
Man, I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your...
They get set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't know. But they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. It's all right. Let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations. Trying to time is end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what the
quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. And
they had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they 10.
20.
Brady. And he couldn't hang on defensively. Instead, it brings up 4th. interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first quarter pick. That
reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called put the ball near, break on the football, go make a play, and accumulate.
Back. You remember those 3 interception games? It can be contagious. Give you a little more.
Whether there's one person or if you spread them across your entire defense.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So 3 drives now for this offense. Points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than...
They'll start things on first down to Dion Lewis. Looking for a at the line of scrimmage. The safety, Patrick Chung, looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, something to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot and try and there and just ran him down.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try 10. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith for 10 yards and a first down.
That was a route run, not just elegance. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, put the down marker back to 1.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will into the first quarter of play. So a field goal apiece, that's all we have here in this first quarter. 3-3 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL eyes Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfied.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with a football. Faces 2nd and long to start things out. Mariota. Over the middle. End up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel form. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And that's complete to Lewis. Down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Quarterback, get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion.
Mariota now to throw on first and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
And there wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first. Careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throw taken in by Taylor left side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Timing
is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. And this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the out, down for the completion.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. They'll throw again. Mariota forced out to tackle there with a slide. Mariota had an 87-yard, but it is a first down.
When they watch film of this game, really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles, does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit play.
Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Lewis. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. On the carry, good pickup on 1st down.
That's a drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing.
To throw, Mariota. Back to the 34-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to have a third down. Throwing, Mariota. Walker complete. And 21 yards there as they...
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do.
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't know all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get first down.
Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's for this drive. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with one of the better linebackers of reading a play and flowing to make the stop before.
Mariota now. And that one off. It brings up 3rd.
But one thing that I've liked the looks here in the first half, they've come after them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need.
Have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. This will be caught at about the 5. And at the 4. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
This is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll run. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. Extra point up and good, down to 3. That 15 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. This one away. A touchback as that sails over the end line. He heads back out there now. And for him, it's been pretty limited. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from them, touch it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The drive starts with a run by White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. Innocently swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, now's the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because, you know, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
The whole forward to about the 27-yard line. Wesley Woodyard. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. A reminder, once we send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, he'll have all the stats and scores in NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And 3rd down, Brady. And this is good.
And what did we talk with them about? Chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3. They have little chance of winning this one.
Here's Ryan Allen now, as he'll kick it away for the liner. I think he mishit it. With great field position, as this is going to be touchdown right at the 40-yard line. Dion Lewis getting set to go again here with his guys on offense. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
When things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the all to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
Now, a first down carry to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On play action, Mariota. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defense.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Throwing is Mariota. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken. A Tennessee first down. That one Mariota to Matthews. They go play action here on first down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A first down completion. On set. Able to power through. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it to 12. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads.
Yeah.
You get him out of pads and just see him. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what he's a lot to bring down.
Play action now. Mario. And he's able to get it down at a 2-yard line after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
They were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wire. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Final play, and it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down.
Defense.
Occurred in the end zone, moved the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and costly penalty.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No. Going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume. With 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. 18-yarder. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan. Halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you to spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 2. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you get a second quarter. A back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? Over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number. Out is the kickoff unit as they run. Now it's Patterson. Pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to snap the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more. I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is a
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage seen from him on film that you like so much.
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth, when the ball's arriving and it just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he's up over Torrey. Tackle made by Brian Orakpo.
But that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. But maybe some concern?
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Again, they run with Hill. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the line out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the 10. Brady now on first down. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside. Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? That can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. They'll run on first down. Hill. And he's going to lose yards. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. On second down, Hill. And he's going to fight his way. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third.
A premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a pre.
New England on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use it. Now a play fake. Brady. Unable to corral him. He fights through. This is caught. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yep. Over that type of a speech, I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first game plan.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielding the end zone here on second and goal. Brady. And he just throws this one away to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too. That's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no, for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Out here in the eye. They'll give it stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Down in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them.
This is a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? And that's caught by Gronk for a Rob Gronkowski, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. And a great example there of just getting the feet in a tough spot. It seems this.
Well, I think the drills get better that they work on training camp. But also a lot of these guys have dance backgrounds, ballet background to the football field.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to touchdown.
Review the play. The ruling on the field stands.
Look, that That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. It's finished off by a Pats touch. He now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a the Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second. Long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the bit.
Of a team, because as they drove downfield, points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now? Start them.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5.
Tough first half for him. Unable to put up the numbers he's used to produce. No, it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Going to bring us to a 4th down. In the first half, he was held in production. They still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On his way. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble.
There's no magnet in the ball. But sometimes for the punt returner, after some way, doesn't it? He has it. He loses it. Somehow the ball finds
sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The drive with a give to White. And a short pickup there as he'll take this just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman play and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
For a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're back and run essentially the same play again.
Looks for White, but it's hit by the veteran, Brian Aracco. And he's going to score. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And now for Succop. Extra point put through by Succop, and his guys. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one. Now it's Patterson. Out to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10. They'll try to get the offense going with Hill. And 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on 2nd and short.
Sometimes with the running game, 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Carry for Hill. And he'll be taken down right around the 30-foot.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Hill, and he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's up for.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Ryan Allen now. And that one hits at the sun, and that'll be a touchback. And here comes Tennessee. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead game,
you are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done in the game yourself.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10. Mariota. Look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well, yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give them a first down.
You end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? It's a practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run. This is Lewis. They find some open field here. That's a first down 10.
That's for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost for blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quick. We've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Mariota flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was to the incompletion.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll.
Things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out. They had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though,
forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, it got for the Titans at a first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but
he knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides when that derriere dip.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Throw it. Steps away to his left. Nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen. He goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally in quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter if he needs to make those.
It is at this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Now intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got a lead. You've got putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, playing to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead and know what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the lead, or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other
have some fun? So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now they're away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail. 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the. And now out come the Patriots. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for the drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throwing up. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose. And
the beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion where you go make a play on the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25s. Looking back to the air on 2nd down. That's Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves. Every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get up at the 44. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And again, it's Brady. And it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete ones that you see open. They shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to where the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. Defense won the battle. Here's Brady on third down. Goes underneath here to White. And inside the 45. The Patriot passing first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback.
Your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game with him. We've seen it too many times.
Defense.
Linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't damage. You just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
To the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with arrow right there to move the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 30. On first down, Brady. On left side, he's got Gronk complete. And he gets this one inside, too shy of the 10. A good pick up there of 20. If I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't
commit to full 2-minute offense. You have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Make sure time you snap the ball.
Now Brady. And it's caught there. Tackled down at the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. On those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
Does anytime he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. He's it to the proper place.
They'll run it with Hill. Holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking.
On second down, here's Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on it.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there. And they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
Offense.
That's going to set them back. Bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on. Now Brady got to have this one. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are back with it.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
Like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get
up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal. Sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that far.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And now things get a bit better. So that drive, 12 plays and touchdown. Out to kick it away. It's a short kick. Take it to 15. And they're going to start this past the 30. It's offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Right now clinging. one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide or careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock and the goal end the game with your quarterback kneeling down.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Mariota now perfect since the second half started. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 to pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively not going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode to heels.
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo pierce, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the
open, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yet, boom. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Mario down left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
So many times with playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset offensively after having time to talk it over. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game. Timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1-5. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away. On 3rd down, Henry first before he's taken down at the 29. And another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The Patriots are out as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. Derrick Henry. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact. It's his 4th down. That should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice side them to 3. Going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary, just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So we're there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for him.
Can have some luck, too. A chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. It's now set to come back out onto the field. They might be thinking this is cleared out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back. Worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quick.
Julian Edelman, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the drive starting play. A good one. Give him 19. Complete to Gronkowski. And he'll get this one down near the 20. And that one results in 35 yards. And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left.
Wait, 20! 20!
He's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Brady. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think this guy couldn't hold on to the football. See anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but back pocket.
Like 20! Like 20! Like we got!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up. A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. Want to make, and I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're your home turf, they were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, serve. That way you hold on to it, they got it done, and that victory.
So for the Titan playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year, and they will hit on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, the record falls to 7-3, and they'll get a late bye next week, and they'll be back in action in Week 12. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew, NFL on EA Sports.